Hello beautiful people and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I go from this to this as I share with you the perfect soft glam makeup look for fall. As always, we're keeping it simple here. It's not going to take us 101 different steps and 1,000 different products to accomplish this beautiful look. When you master a soft glam makeup look, I really feel like you can do anything in the makeup world. I know you're going to love it. So let's get started. I do have makeup on my face right now before you come for me at the end of the day, and I really want to do more of a glam look. Put on Say Super Glow Gel and I have concealer. That's the only like face makeup that I have, but it's pretty much practically gone because again, I've had it on all day. Nothing on the brows, just mascara on the eyes. I'm lazy and I don't want to redo my whole makeup. I know that might be disgusting for some, but to me it's just being real, okay? I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Hydra Booster. Why is it pouring out like this? No, I don't want to use you anymore. Why is it like eking? This is just your reminder to check the expiration dates on your makeup because makeup does expire, by the way. I usually like this booster primer because it's like nice and hydrating for the skin, but for some reason it's become like liquid and I guess I just have had it for too long, so don't do that. Let's do Fenty Skin. I'll figure it out what this is called, but I'm gonna use this today because I remember it being a really nice skincare base product. I already have my skincare base underneath my makeup that I did earlier, but I just need to like wake up my skin a little bit and she's gonna do it for me. Oh, that's really nice and hydrating. Let's start with some foundation. We're gonna use the Il Makiage. Woke up like this Flawless Base Foundation. I feel like with the soft glam look, you gotta do foundation. It's just part of the glam aspect. And this one is a really beautiful foundation that is not too heavy, does have really good coverage though, and it's buildable. So if you like more of a full coverage foundation, you're gonna love her. It's the best of both worlds, I feel like, and this has been currently the foundation that I've been using a lot lately. I'm gonna use the shade 100. I'm between 100 and 105. Those two shades I'll play around with. I'm also going to take this Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush to apply this. I'm gonna apply it to the back of the hand because I find with this particular foundation, it looks so much better when you apply it to the back of the hand, use a brush, and then apply it to the skin. I want you to see how flawless this is. Just watch how this like melts into the skin. And it's gonna cover. I have a slight blemish over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. A little tiny blemish that I picked out and I shouldn't have. Watch how it covers it so flawlessly. And this is just the first layer. You see that? It takes your skin to the next level, but I also don't feel like it's super heavy and cakey. I really feel like this is a true good for all skin types type of foundation. There's a little trick if you want your foundation whenever you apply it to look even more flawless is to take a damp beauty blender. And I like to damp my beauty blender with some setting spray. I'm using the Airbrush setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Squish it. I'm just gonna dab that setting spray into my skin. Every time I do this, it just allows for the perfect blend. I've been using this from Make Beauty, the Infinity Brow Nano Pencil for a little bit. I really, really like it. I was using the L'Oreal one for a while and then I ran out. If I run out of something, even if I like it a lot, I'm not gonna buy it again because I like to try new makeup and I like to find different things. L'Oreal was a really good one and then now I'm really liking this one. Like it's described, it's like a nano pencil. And it's nice because like you can take your time with it and get the perfect desired eyebrow look. I was watching the other day the second Fantastic Four, the sequel of, not the new Fantastic Four movie, but the one with Jessica Alba. And this is like the Silver Surfer movie. I had to pause the movie because, I don't know, one of the kids' mom duties, it just like stopped on Jessica Alba's face and her eyebrows were so perfect. And I was like, I want that shape. It wasn't like the super thin eyebrows, but it was like a little thickness here, but a little thin out here. Your eyebrow shape can change so much. The only downside to this pencil is I feel like it runs out so fast. This is in Cool Brown. Let's go in with the L'Oreal Brow Lamination. Gonna just make these girls stick up a little bit, giving very natural light. I like it. I'm gonna use my favorite glam concealer. This is from Hourglass. I'm in the color Beach, B-E-E-C-H. It pops off so good. If you have not tried this, y'all, get on it. It dries fast though, so you gotta be very diligent about getting this done quickly, but it's stunning once it's done. Like it's so stunning. Taking a flat definer brush from Sigma, I'm gonna take just a little bit underneath the eye and then go ahead and shape out the eyebrows. This is gonna not only give them a finished look, but help me to be able to hide the little things that I haven't plucked yet. Hee hee ho ho. A little trick, you know? I'm gonna take my little beauty blender and we're gonna blend this out. Makeup has gotten a little bit dry since I've been talking my head off to you. We'll make this work. This beauty blender is a little damp, so it's helping. Blend, blend, blend. I love doing this line, guys. This is my favorite line to create because it literally snatches your face. It's so good. And then you put the bronzer right up top. It also helps you to have like a map of where your contour will go or your bronzer and stuff. Take a stipple brush to blend this out a little bit because it got a little dry. Technically, this is not a true stipple brush. It's actually a contour blush brush from Sigma, the F53 airbrush, but I use it as a blending stipple because that's what it is. Like, we're gonna use the YSL bronzer. I talked about this in my favorite bronzer video. A lot of soft glam makeup looks to me involves very soft contours, soft blushes, very light, airy, airbrushed looking. A powder bronzer is gonna do it for me. This is the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze Bronzing Powder. This is the 4Face6 brush from Patrick Ta. I'm gonna use this end, not the fluffy end, but the more pointed end to get my contour. Look at how pretty this is. And then I'm gonna take the other side of the brush and blend it out. I'm also gonna put it down here because you know I like a good sharp jaw contrast. Use your makeup to work for you, my friends. Look at that. Over here. And also take it over here to match so that it's nice and fluid. I'm gonna do a light contour on the nose. I feel naked when I don't do this. Gives the illusion of a nose job. Okay, and blend it out. Let's go in with blush. The Bare Minerals bronzer and a blush. I feel like it's more of a highlight blush. This is in the color Kiss of Pink. Beautiful, great finish. I love this so much. Fluffy brush from Dibs. This is the Dibs, what is this brush? Double-sided fluffy brush? I don't know what it's called. I'll link it though. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. I'm gonna go upward motions like that. This is gonna give you that soft glam, you know? Airbrush, soft. Effortless. This is Makeup Forever Artist Highlighter in Anywhere Glimmer. It reminds me of champagne. We're gonna use the Fenty Beauty highlight brush. This is the 135 brush. Tippy top of the nose, Cupid's bow, brow, and then a beautiful finish there. Time for eyeshadow! I'm gonna use this palette all fall, I told you. The always on eyeshadow palettes that Smashbox has are such a good bang for your buck. Not only are the shades hyper pigmented, but they have so many different versatile neutral colors that like just look good in everything, and colors that you'll actually utilize, because that's the biggest problem with me whenever I'm going to buy eyeshadow palettes. I notice that I'll only use like 3 colors out of a whole palette that I buy, and I hate that. So these you will use. This palette is called Fiery Vibes. Definitely giving fiery vibes. For me, it's very fall forward. We're gonna use Diffuse Blending Brush from Sigma. This one right here. And I'm gonna apply this into the corner. It's very warm and stunning. Beautimous. Perfect. We're gonna take this tapered blending brush, the E40 from Sigma, and we're gonna use this beautiful brown sparkly color. I love this one so much. I've been using it like it's gone out of style. It's crazy how much I've been using this brown shade because it's so pretty. I usually like matte browns, but I've been using this and it gives such a beautiful soft finish to the makeup look with that added like shimmer, and it does something. And just working this blending brush around softly, because that's what we're going for, and then working it into the eye just a little bit like that. Now we're gonna take that same dark brown shimmery color and we're gonna go in with the Sigma firm shader brush. This is the E57 firm shader brush. We're gonna go underneath the eye like this. Yes. Let me see, let me get like a little tiny, this is from Dibs. This is the little angled blending brush from Dibs. Just a small little brush. I'm gonna actually take this little gold color that's right here, and I'm gonna put that right in the inner corner right here. Add just a little pop to this eye makeup look. And I'm gonna drag it out right where it meets the dark corner right here. And just make that eye makeup look pop even more. This is the Brilliant Eye Brightener pencil, I guess you could call it the Kaolin. It's called Kaolin. And we're gonna use this on the outer corners here. We're gonna draw like a line, like we're applying eyeliner, but we're not. This is eyeshadow. That same shader brush that we used underneath the eye, the Sigma E57, we're gonna take that same shader brush with the residual powder on there, and we're gonna blend this out on top of the eye. You see that? And don't be afraid to go on top of the eye too when you're doing this, because this is gonna finish it out. It's gonna give you the perfect smoke. You're gonna take a beauty blender, the sharpest tip of your beauty blender, and just blend this out, okay? You can also take your nail if it's sharp enough, like this. Done, finito, perfect. perfect. I'm gonna finish it off with the Iris and Romeo mascara. I know I already have mascara on right now and this might make me clumpy, so I'm gonna be super light with it because I don't wanna be clumpy, but I'm gonna also add falsies. Instead of using a strip lash, I'm gonna actually use individual lashes. I just have like a little bowl of... Why does that look so ghetto? This is my bowl of lashes. You know, when you wear them, I don't have the packaging. I used to be really good at keeping the packaging, but then I like got really lazy. And so I just have my little container, as Yannick would call spiders. I know, it's not the most glamorous, but you know, it does the job, so I can save my little lashes. I'm gonna put on some of the glue. This glue is the Lily Lash glue. The clear brush on lash adhesive. So I'm gonna take these lashes, I'm just gonna apply them to the corners. The corners. We're just gonna do corner pieces here. We just need a little oomph to add to the makeup look, and I feel like this does it for me. You see, it's very slight, but it is there. You have no lash, tiny little lash on the end. And this is so easy to do. If you're a beginner at makeup and you wanna get into wearing lashes, or you wanna just like play around with it, try little individuals first. That is how I started doing lashes actually. I'm gonna take that mascara and kind of blend the lashes in a little bit more. If you're just gonna do the end pieces, make sure that you're getting lashes that are not too much longer than your natural ones. The whole point is to add a little bit more thickness and to give that flare out look. So it's not like supposed to be like super noticeable. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense in how I'm describing it. This is my little concoction, this little lip combo that I've been loving. Perfect for fall. We're gonna take the Swede Rose Thorn lip liner and the Ink Velvet 41, which you guys have seen me use before. I love this. Do you see the slight overline? I used to get so precise and like just do my line, but that wasn't doing anything for me. That wasn't helping the makeup look. You have to do it just slightly over your line to really give that enhancement and to make it worthwhile. But then you want to fill it in so that it looks a little bit not so harsh. I was just kind of scared of lip liner, but now I'm not. I actually had a celebrity makeup artist do that on me at a Charlotte Tilbury event, and he changed my life. To finish this off, I'm gonna take that Peri Para Ink Velvet, and we're gonna go in just lightly, just dab it. And then we're gonna take fingers and blend this together. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder, which if you don't like powders, setting powders, baking, you're gonna love this. I can just tell you that, hands down. It's gonna keep your makeup in place, but it's also gonna give you a soft finish. I'm taking the Sigma Precision Powder Brush. This is the F08 brush, and we're gonna go in underneath the eyes. And that's also gonna clean up that line too that we did for the eyeliner, or the shadow liner. Pop it up here because that's where I get a lot of my oil that comes. And then this is the trick. This is like, I feel like what sets everything off. Taking that powder and putting it right underneath your, kind of where you put your concealer earlier, that's where you're gonna wanna put the powder here, right underneath your contour and your blush. And this is just gonna set off the entire look. It's gonna snatch that jaw. Airbrush setting spray. Every time I do this makeup look, I get so happy because it makes me feel so beautiful. I hope when you try it, you feel the same confidence. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already because it really helps my channel out. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.